bottles. 100 bottles.
What's good, YouTube? We back in the basketball trenches with some more good content, and today we got another banger. Let me clear my throat. Nah. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date on all content, to stay plugged in like an extension cord. See, this situation is crazy, bro. It's crazy because it's like, here we have a young hooper, super talented. I mean, I've always had faith in him. Like, he could really ball. Kevin Porter Jr. is really a bucket, and he's a lefty, I think. Super duper shifty, and he's been passed around throughout the league already so far since his career started. He's had his ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and this isn't the first time he's been through this situation. Now, we all know what's been going on. You know, he's been facing these domestic abuse charges, allegedly. Like I said in the video before, you know, if it's true, it's crazy. This entire situation has took this young man's career and is now sending it downhill. And it might not even be true. You see, I don't know if people have been paying attention, but Kevin Porter Jr.'s, his girlfriend, Kysre Gondrezick, her camp, Gondrezick, I don't want to butcher her last name, her beautiful self. Her camp came out and said that the narratives of abuse aren't true, and in no way does that represent what their relationship has been. I mean, just looking at the picture, you know, when you just look at the picture, you know, it's a nice, loving picture, you know, extremely loving, and they look happy. You know, looks may be deceiving, but like per sources said, this is why it's always important to say allegedly. Let the facts come out. There's always three sides to a story: his, hers, and the truth. And the absolute truth. And based off this situation, we now have facts that may go against the idea that this man is a woman beater. So we have to now dodge and ditch that narrative. It's crazy how this news comes out like this. And it's even crazier because, let me tell y'all something. In my time growing up as a young man, I've watched stuff happen like this a lot. And it's rare that the woman actually comes out and speaks her truth. So the fact that her camp is doing this is different. I'm not gonna lie, it's different. But this isn't taken away from what is allegedly going to happen with this young man's career. You see, there's been speculation that he may be traded from the Rockets for draft picks, which is crazy. And who is the one to make these speculations? No one else other than Shams Charania. Shams himself. That Shams dude. He's the one who spoke on this. That's where I got it from. And I want to share this with you guys. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Does he even deserve this now that we know what's going on? You feel me? I feel like him and Jalen Green made a dope 1-2 punch. And to strip that and take that away is just like, well, throwing his career completely down the drain. Completely. What could be? What could be? And it sucks to see something like this happen, especially to another young black man. But this is what happens when social media gets involved. And this is what happens when people make assumptions. Now this is what we have to deal with. I have the clip of Shams talking his shit. Let's check it out, give it a listen, and like I said, let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. It's either him and Woj that's always coming out with the news first. So, getting it from this perspective, I want everybody to give this a listen. And let's really get a conversation started in the comment section below about this whole situation. Let's check it out.
Houston is actively engaged with multiple teams on a Kevin Porter Jr. trade. Sources tell me that the Rockets are incentivizing a potential deal with several second-round draft picks. And so this is really the business of basketball for other teams. This is essentially just the contract of Kevin Porter, which has $15.9 million guaranteed for next season, and then 3 years non-guaranteed. So the real interest for other teams would be the draft picks where this team gets the assets. But of course, you have to weigh the optics of trading for someone who has multiple charges, including felony assault after the alleged attack on his girlfriend. And so you have to weigh the optics of trading and then likely waiving Porter. For Houston, their goal is to get a player in that can help them immediately, can play immediately. The other side is just getting the assets and also the financial relief that comes with trading for Porter. And so if you wait for the league suspension, you get a reduction on Porter's contract in terms of what goes up against your team's financial books versus being on the hook for that $16 million if he's waived right now. Whichever way this goes, Kevin Porter Jr. is nearing the end of his tenure, most likely in Houston and possibly in the NBA. Houston.
You hear that? Kevin Porter Jr. is most likely nearing the end of his tenure with the Rockets and most likely with the NBA. All from these sudden allegations. This is crazy, bro. And in my opinion, like I said, there's no way in life where they can make statements like these and it not be taken into consideration. They need to reshare this. As you can see, it's been viewed 3.4 million times and shared 3,400 times. They need to share this 100,000 more times so that the truth could come out. We could really get the truth behind the situation. It's like the same thing that's happening with Miles Bridges. But more so, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell to stay updated on all content. And stay plugged in like an extension cord, man. Let's get it. It's the basketball trenches. Let's get it.
I'm toting semi-automatic web speed in that 911. Park the Porsche right there on Linus. They say we disrespected. They love when we step in. 100 bottles on the church.
Bottles on the check-in. 100 bottles. You know, 100 bottles.
My presence is a blessing, so don't disrespect it. I'm toting